Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the New Balance 580 from the Boro Pack. So this 580 released alongside a 550 in an Asian exclusive pack called the Boro Pack. And I gotta say, this is probably going to be one of my favorite shoes of the year. I can't believe this is just a GR. All the details and special materials utilized in this is just so fire and so creative. The only downside about this was that I had to buy it off of the aftermarket, but even then I didn't really have to pay that much upcharge. And after getting the 580 in hand, I think I might also have to grab the 550 as well. Per Atmos, apparently the Boro Pack is inspired by the traditional Japanese indigo dyed rag motif, and the leathers and textiles utilized in both shoes are brushed up with indigo dyed coloring and materials, and they follow the traditional culture of the Japanese as shown in the special stitching. It's a really cool concept and it's a very complex shoe. Starting with the box, the 580 from the Boro Pack comes in the standard gray New Balance lifestyle box with the MB logo in silver at the top, as well as some New Balance branding around the box. Starting with the toe box of the shoe, the mudguard of the shoe is made out of some blue hairy suede that also has some sort of white glow to it. In the middle of the toe box, you get a panel of what appears to be indigo canvas with some white stitching through it, and connecting the indigo canvas and the hairy suede, there are some white stitches that appear to be hand stitched, which I think is really cool and is a really cool detail. And surrounding the toe box are two small panels of what appears to be cracked leather in a lighter blue color, and connecting the panel of the cracked leather to the hairy suede are three small little white stitches on both sides. And at the top of the toe box, there's a small panel of light wash blue suede. And moving towards the middle of the shoe, you get a bigger panel of the light washed blue suede. In the very middle of the shoe, you get the New Balance N logo in a combination of textile materials. You get an indigo border, and the majority of the N logo is made out of what appears to be blue canvas and is also outlined and enhanced with a white stitching. At the bottom of the middle of the shoe, you get a textile panel that feels like denim in my opinion, in an indigo color that also has white stitching highlighting it. Moving along the middle of the shoe, in place of where you typically find a panel of TPU plastic, you get another panel of that cracked leather material in the lighter blue color. The lace eyelets of the shoes are also made out of the light wash suede, and the top lace eyelets are made out of an ocean blue TPU plastic. And connecting the top lace eyelet area and moving on towards the ankle area of the shoe, you get a small panel of ocean blue canvas. The panel of canvas and the suede are also connected with three small white stitches. And moving on towards the very back of the shoe, you get a big panel of what appears to be a weave textile material that's in indigo and is outlined and enhanced with white stitching that goes all around to the back. And moving towards the back of the shoe, starting from the top, you get a small panel of the light wash blue suede with New Balance embroidered on in ocean blue, and you get a continuation of the indigo weave textile material. And despite the shoe being very highly detailed and having a variety of interesting white stitches, the medial side of the shoe is the same as the lateral side of the shoe in terms of color and materials, and even the accents of white stitches. The shoes come with one set of cream white laces, and both the 580 and the 550 from the Boro Pack also come with two sets of what Atmos calls is a zipper panel that is supposed to replace the laces. And as you can see, this zipper panel is very interesting. It's made out of a variety of materials. The base material is made out of an ocean blue suede, and then you get panels of ocean blue canvas, the indigo weave material, as well as some indigo canvas at the top with white accents, as well as the New Balance spell out embroidered onto it. It's a very detailed zipper panel, and basically you're supposed to replace the regular laces with this small set of rope laces to essentially just tie this panel down to the shoe and utilize this in place of the standard laces. I'll flash up a picture of this on one of my shoes, but after I do that for the video, I'm probably just gonna take it off, because while I think it's very interesting and it's made out of detailed and quality materials, I don't really care for the look of it. The tongue of the shoe is also made out of that indigo weave material. The top of the tongue also features an ocean blue tag with the NB logo embroidered on in indigo, and the back of the tongue features the intelligent choice embroidered on in indigo as well. That is one of the classic phrases from New Balance, and it's awesome to see it return onto the Boro Pack. The back of the tongue is in a simple white color, but what's interesting about the tongue on the Boro Pack is that it actually has its foam exposed, which is similar to the Refined Future Pack 2002Rs and the Nike Off-White collaborations. This is a really cool detail, and the ankle area of the shoe is lined in an ocean blue textile material. The shoes come with a standard foam insole that's topped in a baby blue textile, and you also get the Intelligent Choice and the MB logo in indigo. The midsole of the shoe is made out of some cream white foams and some cream white plastics where the roll bar is. The New Balance 580 utilizes Absorb, C-Cap, and roll bar technologies in the midsole. The most prominent technology in the 580 is definitely roll bar, which is in the heel, and it's designed to be a post-stability system to help control rear foot movement and enhance support. And finally, moving on towards the outsole of the shoe, you get the standard 580 outsole in dark gray rubbers. So now that the overview of the shoes out of the way, I'll lace these up and I'll show you how they look on feet. So for sizing, the 580 from the Boro Pack fits like every other 580 in my opinion, and I recommend going down half a size due to the slightly bigger toe box. I'm a true size 9.5 and I got these in a size 9 and they fit me perfectly, but as I always say, if you have the chance to try these on before you buy them, I definitely recommend you do that since everyone's feet are different. For my 3-factor comfort rating for the New Balance 580, I'd give it a 5 out of 10 for softness, a 6 out of 10 for firmness, and a 6 out of 10 for midsole shape and support. The 580 is a retro runner, and I'd say it's pretty comfortable for a retro runner. It favors the firmness over the softness, but it's not too overly firm or stiff on feet, and has a good amount of softness to back it up. And I'd say the midsole shape is better than most retro runners and is more form-fitting to the feet. It's a solid shoe for everyday lifestyle wear, but it's definitely not the most comfortable shoe in New Balance's catalog. In terms of quality, this shoe absolutely blew me away. I mean, just wow. Look at the variety of different materials, and the fact that there are some intricate stitching and specially dyed textiles is just amazing. The craftsmanship on this shoe was on point. It is a made in China shoe, but that factory and the people working on it did an amazing job on my pair. The most quality feeling material on this shoe is definitely the hairy suede in the front. Of course, it's not even the star material of the shoe. The star material are the various textile materials like the weaves and the canvases. They feel real solid in hand, and the cuts of suedes, while they're not as good as Made in USA or Made in UK cuts, they still feel like good quality in hand. And I'll say it again, this shoe was put together real nicely. I think this shoe might be at the top of my list for my best New Balances of the year. Stay tuned for that video. I know it might be some recency bias, but I mean, come on, this shoe is just so complex and so fire. A lot of amazing details around it, and I can't believe that this is just a GR and not a collab with like a Japanese streetwear brand. My wallet's gonna hate me, but I think I'm also gonna have to pick up the 550 before the prices spike. So that's gonna do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Follow me on my socials. Check out the Intelligent site for more New Balance content and guides. If you really love the review, please consider leaving a super thanks in the tip jar below. And thanks for watching.